everybody, come on in. What is going on? What is going down and crack-a-lacking in your world? Guys, I have no plans on reading. I keep saying this every Saturday. I plan on not doing anything, but either packing, getting myself ready for my move, or just relaxing. And all of a sudden, I'm like looking at my table and just like, I gotta read for some reason. But you know what? They've been coming out great readings, so why not keep it up? So anyways, guys, take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's own our stuff over here. And of course, we learn and we forgive and we move on. Hopefully. I have some people that don't want to just do what they got to do. Hold on, this dog wants to come in here and drink right now. I haven't used this deck in a while. It's been underneath the full moon, but I want to just cleanse it up a little bit. I was guided towards the Gilded. This used to be my total go-to. Let's go. What is going on in the collective's world today? Just in general. What's going on in world events? What's going on? How do they feel inside? How is Lionsgate for them? What are some of the changes that they want to see? Are they within relationships? Yep. Absolutely. Somebody wants to change the fact that they're in a breakup. You guys are split. Okay. I don't intend for this to be a love reading, guys. Like I said, I didn't even intend to read. So, let's just go for it. This window is hot today. Hasn't been. It's okay, though. I'm gonna go through it. Because sometimes the heat... I stop in the meditation and burn my energy sometimes. And my skin. And my inside. It's hot outside in Vegas right now, but guys, I will not complain because literally this was a very short summer. It has not been as brutal as it could be. I would love to see some monsoon because I'll tell you, around the world we could use it. What's going on? What's going on? Why is the Kid of Pentacles here? Why? So you need to... I don't know. I'm looking at the way he's holding it, like to himself, and I'm looking at this oxtail, yes, like the peacock. That's it. And it's like you need to expand out more, okay? Because the Kid of Pentacles is there. You've started. You've grabbed the Ace of Pentacles. But now you need to know where you're going to put that. And the only way you're going to is by broadening. That's why I see that. Your horizons and your beliefs and your wants and your manifestations and all that ties up. Why do we got to go all over the place? Yeah, I see forward movement here, guys. Slowly. We do have the Chariot. Okay, but you're going to become the Queen of... Oh my gosh, hold on. This is crazy. Lots of pentacles here, guys. And guess what? Kid, Queen, Knight, and Nine of Pentacles. So you are going to broaden your horizons. Maybe it's all been about confidence. Maybe you've felt stuck due to money. And because a lot of pentacles, you might be an earth sign here, big time. I do see the Ten of Cups. All right, after a hard struggle. You've been through a struggle. And you had a tower moment, okay? Financially, maybe. There may have been some things that you spent money on that you shouldn't have yet. Or, you know, there was maybe you put more work into something that didn't really give back. But, oh, what happened to my Knight of Pentacles? But guys, I mean, literally, you are slowly moving to being and broadening those horizons, like I said, to the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You get the Chariot here, Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow move, but that's fine because you're moving from just grabbing it as an Ace of Pentacles and observing it and seeing what it is you need to do. But you are going to move forward. You are going to broaden those horizons. You are going to become that Queen of Pentacles. Look, the same bird's in there. Something tell me, go and look. The tail's down, but it's much more relaxed than this tail. You see how the tail's kind of out? This one, the tail's like much more relaxed. I don't know why I was told that. Go look at that. Sorry, yeah. So, as I'm hearing that saying, slow and steady wins the race, and wherever it is you're trying to achieve, wherever it is that you're trying to get, you will. It's just going to be a slow move, okay? But you are developing every day. I see that. Please don't tell me we're going to do that. You guys, it might have been coming out of some hibernation, doing some healing, doing some self-reflection. Maybe that's why things, or you're being guided to, and that's why things are taking so long for you to move forward, to become the Queen of Pentacles, to have that confidence. As I say that, here's the High Priestess. Yeah, you're silently moving away from things, guys, and you're having hope for a brighter future, okay? And you're moving away from those things that cause you to feel Nine of Wands, victim, not good enough. 10 or 9 to the 10. Yeah, you're walking away from that, guys, to all the new. Ace of Cups. Because you know what? You have some hope now. You have this hope because you're silently moving very quietly and intuitively into your start, into your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, okay? And that's big fat healing that you got going on there. I really like this. And what you're moving away from, the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, like, how much more can you put on yourselves? I mean, it's like you're allowing it to even get past this, to all the way to the 10 of Wands. But you know what? If you see the 9 of Wands on his knees, once you get that 10th wand, you just put it on your back and you're striving forward. And you grab that new Ace of Pentacles, and you're going to grab that new Ace of Cups. I seen, because I did see the Queen of Cups right under with the Lovers, okay? After some little bit of boredom and disappointment, but I really don't think it's that. I think it's more or less self-reflection and what it is and where you want to be in this world. How do you want to present yourself to the world, okay? You do have a lot of financial in this, and pentacles and material. So some of you might just really have had lack in that, and you want to present that more to yourself and to the world. And it could be a manifestation of yours is to bring in more wealth and more things, okay? But you're also taking a long, you're also taking your time doing it, okay? Which is awesome, Queen. Yeah, you Queen of Wands here now. So you're going to get creative and abundant. Why not? We already saw your stars are shining. By the way, you do have Cancer on the board as far as the majors. This is annoying. And you got the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. Okay, so, guys. Some of you you're in a crossroads, okay? You're trying to move up to be the Queen of Pentacles, but yet you want to be stern and set your boundaries, but yet you want to be fun and passionate. So you're at this crossroads of, and the moon's there, so don't be secretive about things either. You are moving in a lot of silence. I don't care. So what I'm seeing here is usually it's multiple people, but I feel this is multiple things that you're going through. Okay, and you need to keep some of the playfulness and not be completely rigid. Okay, because there's only so many boundaries we could set up before we have to say we are guarded and we have walls. And that's why you're asking to stay in your Queen of Wands as well. Because your Queen of Swords, I love her. She's the slice and dicer of bullshit. But at the same time, she could put a lot of boundaries up, and it becomes walls and blockages and defense. There's a difference between setting boundaries and being blocked. Setting walls up that you are saying are boundaries, but really they're just walls so nobody could get through. Love seeing that 10 of Cups next to that star after feeling 9 of Wands. Okay. Let's go. What's the crossroads? So I really feel that that's your crossroads right now. Like, you want to be playful and fun, but I think you got a pair coming in, though. You do have somebody coming in. So that's why you're being called not to put up too many boundaries. Because those boundaries are more than boundaries, are walls. Now, you need to stay in some of your fun. I'm not saying don't set any boundaries. Boundaries are fantastic. I wish I would have set more with more people in my life. And I'm sure people would have thought that about me too. But there's a point, guys, again, that your boundaries become walls because of past hurt, past trauma, or just not trusting. But you do have a King of Wands coming in to be a pair with you. And this King of Wands is going to be fiery, passionate, fun, creative, like the Queen of Wands. Lots of fire there. And maybe that's where you're going to feel a little nervous because you're wanting the stability of being the Queen of Pentacles. And maybe that's where, your Queen of Swords is coming out and being like, Queen of Wands, yeah, I see you see your King of Wands. True pair. But you know what? We're really going to stick into our pentacles and our material things. So maybe we should put up a bunch of walls. Because who knows? We've already had to start from scratch once before. Do we want to do it again? Yes, you do. You do. And I know, yeah, keep it to yourself, okay? And wish fulfillments. You're gonna self-sabotage wish fulfillments if you keep things to yourself and you put all those walls up. Who's this King of Wands coming in? Who's this King of Wands? Please let us know. I don't want to see that 7 of Swords, but I did. This is somebody. Remember I saw on the split? Somebody's coming back around, and maybe that's why you're wanting to put up so many walls. But you have it in your hopes. And maybe boundaries do need to be set while you're having fun, because that'll make you feel the Queen of Pentacles of stability. But again, I think with the 2 of Swords sitting next to those 2 queens, it's telling me that you're in two minds of how to handle this King of Wands coming back around. Or if they're new, maybe it's just a past life. But something that, there was secrets in the, look at the King of Swords. They got their own walls they want to build up because of some secrets that were hidden, that were toxic. Okay, so they got their own walls they want to build up too. And you know what? It'll be equal balance. You guys will balance this out. Justice is here to help you. Oh yeah. You'll work together as a community. There is a lot of 3s here, so there might have been some third-party deception in the past, guys. I just saw 3 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands at the same time. All right, let's go with this King of Wands. I did see that they're marrying you a lot. Okay, guys. I'm telling you, there was some toxicity from this King of Wands, and that's why you're wanting to put up a lot of boundaries. There was some insecurities they laid into you, and I don't know if it wasn't a third party interference. Third party can be money. And maybe that's all this King of Wands thought about was money, and it led you to have some insecurities. And maybe through being split apart, there's some growth here. Miss, hold on one second, guys. she is small. She's a Shih Tzu, and she drinks as loud as my boxer. Which, by the way, is doing all right with these pills. Her cancer's there. She has her days. But these pills got her kind of like... Okay, so back to this. So the King of Wands brings in the fire and the passion, but maybe they didn't make you feel too stable. I feel they left some insecurities around material things with you. All right? So you've been slowly building your own. This is where you've taken the time to heal. And you have your own hopes, dreams, and wishes, like I saw. So maybe that's exactly why you want to put up boundaries, because you don't want to go back to this. Which is staying on the bottom of my deck. And guys, I keep shuffling it. And I don't normally shuffle in between my reads, but for some reason I've been asked to. And I keep doing it, and they keep showing up. Okay? I mean, this is something that put you up in your head at one point, and you're not wanting to do that again. And I get that. Like, you want the stability, and maybe you didn't have as much, or maybe you had more than this King of Wands, and they were taken, and you had to get away from that. But there's definitely a reason why your Queen of Swords is out next to you. Why is the Devil here? Capricorn's here now, guys. They made you feel less than. They made you feel like a victim. But we're only a victim of what we choose to be. And, but I do see you got that one more wand. But you're not standing up next to it. You're kneeling down, giving it that hard consideration. News coming in, but if it does, you're coming in with more confident and more self-love for yourself. And guys, I have all the queens here. You're coming up Empress. Yeah, you needed some enlightenment. Maybe, you know, as I saw the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person definitely is not stable with you in this union, as it keeps popping up. Okay, that you walked away from, or they walked away from. You don't feel stable. They're not showing you the stability at all. And that's why you want to put those walls up. Now, boundaries, walls. What does that change? But you're getting enlightened about this, okay? You have had your enlightenment, I believe. And I believe that you know what you need to do. But you are in two minds. Because one way is pulling you, yeah, because you've already had to go through your Nine of Swords and your Two of Cups in reverse. You've already had to go through this split. You're asking yourself now, is this worth to go back into? That's why Haman's here. Is this worth Nine of Wands and the Devil? Is this King of Wands that show up as the King of Pentacles in reverse here? Man, you're really thinking on this. You might overthink it too, guys. You may overthink this. I don't know. You're just having time and patience before you try to act, because you don't know if you want this passionate new start after that heartbreak, huh? No, you've had to do self-reflection. Hermit's here. Sag, Virgo's here. With Temperance is Sag. Yeah, there is just some material instability here. And I don't feel this King of Wands helped anything. And as I get the Ace of Swords, yes. Have I seen all the new aces yet? All the aces yet? No. I haven't seen the Ace of Pentacles, but he's holding it. That's why. Something was unbalanced about money, and this person did not make you feel... Yeah, as I see the Six of Pentacles underneath with the Ace of Swords next to it. Yes, there was something imbalanced about money with this pentacle, with this King of Wands. And they made you feel insecure. Less than. And now you're already seeing yourself develop here. We already see kid, Knight of Pentacles going slowly with the Chariot into the Queen of Wands. You rest, you heal. You want to now become the Queen of Pentacles. You want to be Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. Having some fun now too. But here comes back this guy or girl or whoever. I don't do genders. I'm saying guy because that's what's on there. And they put you in two minds, crossroads. How many boundaries do I put up? How much walls? Do I even do this to myself again? Because I've already been up at night. I've already definitely overthought this. I've already allowed my insecurities to take my mind every night and every day. Because I don't care, Nine of Swords, I'll always say it. If you're in the Nine of Swords, you're in it in the day and the night. Take over my mind because we went into a breakup. You don't know. So you're definitely going from Two of Swords to Hangman and really thinking about it. You want to see the truth of it. Yeah, and remember I said I didn't want to see the Seven of Swords with this King of Wands, which flipped in my hands. I see. They were sneaky. And I did see the third party. It may not be. And again, guys, third party does not have to be a sexual union. It could be anything. Yeah, this left you not having strength. And now we already saw you have the straws, the stars with you. You're not willing to open up your heart to this again. And that's okay. Yeah, no, you're not gonna. You're not gonna. Because you've already came through that heartbreak. You don't want to. Everything's in reverse here. King of Cups. You don't feel that this is, you've lost the patience for this person. You don't want a passionate new beginning. You want a stable beginning. And they're not here to offer that as the King of Pentacles in reverse. You came out of that heartbreak because you went hermit. You went to go see that light. You're seeing that light now that I said you need to see here with the Hangman. And you're seeing your own abundance being away from this person too that made you feel less than. And now all of a sudden you're abundant. How does that happen? I'm just saying. You're feeling the balance, okay? There's no more third party. There's no more waiting for this person. There's no more feeling rejection. There will be no walls. You will not defend yourself because you know what? You're not going to deal with this person. You know you have a King of Pentacles out there that will be upright, waiting to be in a good union, okay? Parts of you want to walk back towards this person, but you start to remember those wands that you were carrying around. What do we want to do here? Should we get a couple of these love oracles? I like this deck, but I like my other one better. I want to get into more oracles, guys. I do like to feel I pick up more intuition off of them. I know I read what they say, but a lot more comes to me. I actually was doing lives on TikTok yesterday. People were loving these and my other deck. I hadn't had a response from TikTok like that. I really don't on a lot, like here even, but I do it because I love to read, and I love if I'm helping at least one person. Last one out. This love is crazy, yes. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Exactly, you don't deserve it, okay? And this is crazy. If this person's making you feel less than over money, I didn't see their heart into it. I saw the fun. I saw the passion. But I didn't see the love. And isn't that more important? My gosh, you could have money anywhere. You came right out of this and you started small, you slowly broadened your horizons, you became the Queen of Pentacles. And I seen the Ten of Pentacles. Once you decide that this is it, this is done, you already got more money and wealth and success without this player being in your energy that only wants to be there when it's fun for them, when it's convenient for them. Let them go find another warm body to lay next to. You go find the real thing, okay? You go find the real thing. You know, it's no fun in life if you just got to go be with somebody because money. I don't know. I'd rather be with the person I truly love. But like I said, I didn't see the true love here. And you know, maybe that's why you're at two minds. And maybe that's why you had to get so defensive. And it took your strength. But damn, you're going to stay out of this. Leo's on the board, by the way, guys. I don't know where to start. Yeah, they don't. Because I don't even see them, like, at the bottom of my deck of what's coming. They still stay in the King of Pentacles in reverse. Stingy. Not stable for you. Not there for you. Probably held you back anyways. Put you under their thumb. That's what the night. They're just, is this over? They're asking. They got some childhood trauma, which we all do. Don't wait for me, please. No, don't. And I feel that's more you telling them don't to, because you're not going back. I see it. I'm better with my mind than my heart. Yes, they are better with their heart, their body parts, than they are with their heart. As I said, I don't see the love here from this person. Sexual desires, yeah. I'm telling you guys, this person, I wish I could understand you. Why do I feel so lost? Sexual desires. Why do you feel so lost? Because you can't come back in and just have my body, just have my sexual desires all there when well is good for them. But when it's not exactly what they want or needed, they want to leave and they want to indulge in other areas of their life. But then sexual desire you and they don't understand you because you don't want to give it up to them anymore. So they feel lost because, oh, God forbid, you took the King of Wands and you turned them down. God forbid. Gosh, I don't want to read this. Reading's coming out good. Look, they just don't understand. They just are so caught up in themselves, they don't understand how you could just bounce out. I don't understand. I need to figure myself out. Yes, they do. It's a dark without you. Drugs and alcohol. This comes up a lot. So it could have been drugs and alcohol this person's indulging now. Because you know what? It's a dark place without you. And they're seeing that. And they need to figure themselves out. They know they can't come to you anymore with just sexual desires. They may be indulging in drugs and alcohol because it's too dark without you. And they're trying to figure themselves out. But you know what? I had to quit alcohol because, well, I don't really do drugs unless you think marijuana is a drug. And then that's fine. Everybody's each their own. It is. But it's illegal for me here. But when I quit drinking, I've discovered so much about myself. And I wasn't even an everyday alcoholic. And I think I said this in another video. But once you stop and you realize what poor decisions you made. So this person should not be in contemplation under the influence. You don't do it under the influence. You go straight to it sober. You get your night sweats. And if this person can't do it soberly, then they're not changing themselves. And I believe in change. Because I believe people could change for the worse. And everybody can hold on to that. But they don't ever want to think about the positive. People can change for the positive. There's two sides to every story. So they can change themselves. But they're not going to change themselves under the influence. And the second you think that they've changed themselves and they got to stop drinking and covering up their wounds. Yeah, emotions overwhelm them, guys. They don't know how to just be fully indulged into a relationship emotionally. They have childhood trauma that may have done this. Their father or their mother may have been this way with people. Not willing to put that full commitment in. Oh, I gotta get this reading over with. I didn't expect it to be this long either. Who cares? I really like this reading. No one understands me but you. I think you tried. I think you tried to understand this person. I think you did for a while, okay? But they showed you, I don't know, a very selfish side. They want to be different. They cry at night. Well, you did too already, and now you're done with that, and now what? What is the truth? The truth is you didn't treat me right. You put the material, you put the friends, you put the everybody before me. You came around when you wanted sexual intercourse, I'll say. Or sexual, whatever. And that's what I was good for. And I was good for the fun. And I was good on your arm. But I wasn't good enough for you when you wanted to go do you. Let them go be them. Because that's what the King of Wands does. They sure didn't show up as the King of Pentacles upright. See, and will this pain ever stop? And then I saw, I want out. I need to hold you back. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Yeah, because they don't know how to be vulnerable. These cards, I'm telling you, I love the messages. But like, there's so many type errors, but I don't care because if you ever seen me write you an email or a text message, especially when I speak text it, I'm not a grammar person, and I never claimed to be. This is why I don't work in offices. Anyways, guys, yeah, take it for how it resonates. If this was you, you're doing fantastic. I love where you're going. There is, someone around the corner, as I told you earlier. You're just not opening your heart. There, you see, you're getting so abundant without this person now. Happens. Yeah, you're balancing your thoughts, your feelings out, okay? You're not seeing third parties anymore. Outside interference. And I just think this person had a lot of outside interference, not just one person, not just their job, their money, their peoples around them. Everything was an interference. Everything and anything but you. Anyways, guys, please check out my Monday Morning Fills. I will be changing some things here soon because I will be moving, but I'm going to be changing my sleeping patterns. I'm going to be changing a lot about me. Well, not about me, because I'm liking who I am now. You know, a lot has changed, but the truth is, I finally feel who I am. Anyways, things are going to change because of my time, me moving, my time schedule, everything, all right? So you be blessed. Check out Monday Morning Fills. Check out my shorts. I appreciate you guys to like and subscribe. It brings a smile to my face. You be blessed. You be well. And bye for now, guys. Now, I know this thing's not going to work.